So we continue the topic, and that is bills of exchange. So in that part, I told you about the meaning and different terminology we are doing. That is drawer. Drawer means the writer of the bill, who writes the bill, who is the maker of the bill, he will receive the payment. Drawee means the acceptor, who will accept the payment, who is going to make the payment, who is accepting that he will pay the amount and pay the third party. So today we continue the topic, and I am going to tell you about more terminology. See, drawee. Drawee means the person to whom the bill is drawn. He is the person who is ordered to make payment of the bill. In the specimen, Rashid is the drawee of the bill, because see, in this specimen, Rashid to Rashid means Rashid will be the drawee. Okay, so we can say that Rashid is drawee. Now, next is payee. Payee means the third person to whom money is directed to be paid. He gets the payment of the bill. In this specimen, the Mr. Kamal will be the payee of the bill. This is the specimen. See, Mr. Kamal will get the amount. Mr. Rashid will pay the amount, that's why he is drawing, and drawer means the writer is Mr. Hamid. Okay. So what are the details a bills of exchange must contain? Amount of the bill, that is pre-decided, date of writing as well as maturity, both are fixed, pre-decided. Tanesh, look at the screen beta. Period means duration is also fixed. Signature of maker and drawer are necessary, and the revenue stamp. See, the stamp is necessary for making it legal. Amount is fixed. The drawer, drawee and payee don't have right to change it. Date of writing and date of maturity is also pre-decided. Period or duration means like 2 months, 3 months, that is also pre-decided. First they decide accordingly. Then accordingly maturity date will decide. So, and signature of maker is there, and the acceptor will also sign it. Then next is revenue stamp. Revenue stamp is necessary. See, now please note down these terms and conditions. See, one by one I am going to tell you how to write it. The first is drawer, which you already completed. Drawee, already you completed. Now, see, days of grace. Note down days of grace. 3 extra days added to the period of bill. It is the custom. It is authorized by the government also. Tanish Malik, please switch your video on and don't spoil the slide. Tanish Malik. Note down. What are you doing, my dear? So, days of grace are 3 extra days given by drawer. It is given on every transaction. So, these are the days of grace, 3 extra days. Now, what is the term of bill? Term means duration of bill, the period between the date and date of drawn and date of due, means on which date the bill is in written form and on which date the drawee will pay the amount, is known as term or duration of a bill. Then due date. Due date is the date on which the payment of the bill is due. Like if the date is of 1st January and for 2 months, then January to February, February to March. That will be the due date. But date of maturity means 1st March is the due date. But adding 3 more days, 4th March will be the date of maturity or days of grace. So, the date of maturity means the date which comes after adding the days of grace to the due date of a bill. Okay? So, today, important terminology of this chapter is drawer, the person who writes the bill; drawee, the person on whom the bill is drawn; days of grace, 3 extra days; term of bill means duration of bill; due date means on which date the payment will become due. Like 1st January is the date of bill, date. Term 2 months, then due date will be 1st March. But after adding 3 days of grace, the date of maturity will be, yes, 4th March. But be careful, on national holidays, 1 day prior, and emergency holiday, 1 day after is permissible limit. Now what is discounting of bill? See my dear children, discounting of bill. Note down, this is another terminology. Discounting of bill means the bill can be discounted with the bank. Banks are providing this facility that, yes, drawer or payee can discounted it from the bank to get the early payment. Before maturity, we can get the payment. So discounting of bill means to get the payment early, and endorsement of bill means signing and transferring the bill is called endorsement. Endorsement means transfer the payment to the third party. Drawer has right to transfer the same amount and same bill after signing at the back of the bill. Like check we can endorse, same here we can endorse the bills of exchange also to the third party. Advantages. Advantages of bills of exchange are as follows. It is a framework for relationship, means buyer and seller can do the transaction without any problem because it works as a concrete proof. Okay, so it is a framework for the relationship and makes the exchange easy. Certainty of terms and conditions. See, the bills of exchange contains some terms and conditions. Generally, it is in written form. Okay. It is a convenient means of credit. Convenient means of credit means easily we can transfer, easily we can buy and sell on credit, we can discount it, we can transfer it. So various situations are there, we can do it. And it is a proof and easily transferable. It is a proof means it works as a concrete proof in the court, and it is transferable easily. We can transfer it like endorse it. We can give it to third party without changing the date and amount.